Alright guys, what's going on? It is your boy Central here with a brand new video. As of course, you can see in front of me, I have a Vizio 2.1 36 inch, I think. Yeah, 36 inch soundbar system. Let's go and unbox this. And actually, before I start, by the way, almost 9,000 views on the other Vizio unboxing that I did, which was the 24 inch D series, I believe, which was part 1 in the gaming setup. And I still have not really unboxed anything else really gaming or gaming setup related. So this isn't even in the picture, but because it's Vizio and it's Vizio related, let's see if we can get another 8.5K views. Don't know, but once again, without talking anymore, let's go ahead and get rid of all this tape with a steak knife. Looks like we opened it up from this end over here. All the way over here. Alright, before we get into this stuff, let's go ahead and see what we have here in the Vizio accessories. Alright, so yes, of course we have what looks to be not one but two form of power supplies, so that's interesting. We'll see how that works later. We have, of course, what looks to be bolting clamps, no problem. Here's our optical cable. And then we have like a, what is it called? Like a RCB type deal for the whole optical audio and whatnot. An aux port, which it looks like, or an aux cord, not port, but the boring instruction manual that nobody ever needs because it's fairly simple to set up. And then of course the remote with the AA batteries, but you can program your prime or main remote to work with the soundbar as well. Let's go ahead and get this thingy soundbar out. It's actually fairly small, but for the price, for what we heard in the store, it's actually not that bad. So we'll see what it sounds like even in a smaller environment. Go ahead and protective padding. Oh, that completely makes sense. So this is the reason why we have two. We have one for the subwoofer and then we have one for the soundbar, of course. Now that makes so much more sense. Looks like you got the back here, of course. So it's nice. I mean, I prefer the front to have like a black finish. If I was, you know, super crazy and had, you know, the time and effort, I would like unbolt like all this and like spray paint it myself and whatnot just to do like a custom look, but it's not mine. So, and then just in the back here, air, of course, for all that, you know, compression and bass and all that sound. And then of course, that's why it sounds so good, because it's got that good old bass right there. Power right here at the very bottom, probably can't see it. Let's see, we have pairing mode and then we have an on and off, so we'll be testing that later. This is not only a unboxing video, but it's also a set of videos, so hopefully you guys don't have anything to do. So if you're watching this, great. Stay tuned for the next 30 minutes or something, because it's going to take me a little bit to set this up. But set this subwoofer to the side, and then of course get the 36 inch soundbar out of the semi-decent protective padding. Not even padding, it's just wrap, really. But the bar itself is actually really clean. I, once again, you know, prefer the sides, you know, to be black. Just completely black it out, but that's just me. It's got, you know, sound from the top, sound from the front, of course, and not from the sides, but having sound from the top and the front is good enough for the price that it is. Probably won't be able to see here. Maybe I'll go ahead and do some good old editing and show you the buttons. So we have the power button, what looks to be a pass-through through HDMI or TV if you have different ports that you use through streaming your music or audio in that. Yeah, Bluetooth, and then of course your volume down and volume up, and then yeah, and then back here we have what you can't see, but which is another power port. Of course, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they should have just made one whole power cord, but whatever. USB, what looks to be an aux cord, and then we have our digital port and then our optical port. So it's actually fairly simple. Nice little rubber paddings right here, so that'll, you know, help not make the thing, you know, rattle when we're jamming to music or and listening to anything in general really loudly. But yeah, so that's, I mean, pretty much it. That's what you get for what, like 200 bucks or something like that. So you get one subwoofer, one 30-inch, 36-inch, I don't know why I keep forgetting that, soundbar, two power cords, the digital cord, the aux cord. I would imagine this probably works as this one is the aux cord, and then you plug these two guys into the audio ports in the back of the TV. It's gonna get hard to get back there. I'm gonna try my best to kind of bring you guys along with me, because I'll have to be behind there and deal with all that kind of stuff, but I'm sure I can set it up just fine. Don't worry, I always figure this stuff out. You guys saw me set up my TV. That was self-explanatory. Let's see how easy it is to set up another Vizio product, this time it being, of course, the soundbar and subwoofer. So without talking anymore, let's go ahead and do like a little time lapse or fast travel of me setting this up, and then I'll let you guys know if it was easy or not easy. So alright guys, so now I am back, and well, we have the subwoofer over there, and then we have the soundbar set up. So who is this? Nick TV, don't copyright me, but it's better than the TV audio for sure. It's paired really well, so the lag or the latency from the audio from the picture, spot on. No lag, no latency, any issues like that at all. Thumbs up. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, thumbs up to, you know, the soundbar. Obviously, you can't necessarily hear the subwoofer that well. Sorry if I was just blocking the audio part, but whatever. Obviously, you can't hear that well because they're not really playing that much bass or whatnot. But when you're watching a movie with a lot of bass, I'm sure that little tiny thing is going to get put to use real well. But just to bring you guys around real quick, so got the soundbar hooked up. Of course, I'm going to push all this back, but don't mind the cable management. My mother, who's a cable freak, will deal with that kind of stuff a later day. Using the optical ports, of course, with the optical line. That's all plugged into the subwoofer, not the subwoofer, Jesus. The soundbar. And then on the other side, literally all we have is just the cable and the two ports that go right here. Yeah, okay. And then the optical's on this side, right here. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it. It's completely set up. It's good. It literally took me like 20 minutes to figure out. For $200, would I recommend buying? Well, if you're balling on a budget, then yes, because it's actually a fairly decent surround sound speaker for what it is. if it is surround sound. I'm sure it is. It's got a subwoofer, but definitely recommend it. It sounds pretty nice. If you're obviously, you know, in here watching the video and you're like, oh dude, I'd rather get a Samsung. Well, that's because you probably have more money to spend, so do that instead. You know that the quality of their products are a little bit higher, so don't come in here questioning why I didn't get a Samsung, or why I'm not reviewing a Samsung, or why I'm telling you to get a Vizio over a Samsung, because I'm definitely not. But with that said, and that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave me a like. It always helps out the channel, helps the channel grow. Of course, every review counts and matters. Tell your friends, family, Facebook friends, you know, the ones you don't really know, but know. And yeah, of course, leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section below. And if you're feeling spunky, you can always hit that subscribe button. And guys, this is your boy Central, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, guys. Peace.
I'm in love with the coke.